Domhnall Gleeson for The Patient's on here. Interesting that he is nominated, but not Steve Carell for The Patient. You know, you would think those would come
the
hand in hand.
Patient should be nominated as a show who had the most potential that ended up being the worst show ever. That's what The Patient should be nominated as.
He was still, I thought he was still very good though. Paul Walter Hauser for Blackbird, Richard Jenkins for Dahmer, Seth Rogen, Pam and Tommy. So a lot of Pam and Tommy. Seth Rogen also.
Seth Rogen got, I mean, come on. What are we doing?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
okay, now
Seth,
it's crazy that Seth Rogen got nominated and not Steve Carell.
These award shows are so fake. Like, this is all politics. Like, it's because it's Seth Rogen. If it was anyone else, they wouldn't be nominated.
It's interesting to me that Hulu would like put their strength behind Pam and Tommy and not more of The Patient.
Tell me lies.
You know?
Well, maybe because there was so much backlash from Pamela Anderson herself that they wanted to be like, look, it really was a good show.
Yeah. I mean, Hulu had a lot of shows and a lot of good shows this year that, you know, they wanted to make that list, right? Dropout is on here. Pam and Tommy's on here. And there was, like I said, just that one for Patient. It didn't get nominated for actual best show. But then you have Blackbird was Apple TV.
That was Apple TV. That was really
good. Dahmer, Netflix, and White Lotus, HBO. So as always, kind of all the streaming services, I would say, making its mark. But look, we'll see what they do with the Golden Globes. Like I said, this is the first year that it's coming back. Just from, you know, going through the nominations, it's like not crazy different than years past. If they said that they were like going to implement changes on nominees and voting and whatnot, feels pretty typical of the normal way that, or not like the normal way, the way that they had done this.
I agree. It doesn't really seem like there's been a crazy change.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, doesn't feel like there's been some big shift here. But this is what we're getting. This is what we're working with, and the show will be in January of 2023. I don't know. It says earlier this year, NBC announced that the Globes will return in January after nearly doubling their voting ranks last year, as the Hollywood Foreign Press rolled out a scaled-back presentation of its annual awards via private, non-televised ceremony. Industry insiders told EW they weren't optimistic about the organization ever returning to prominence. So it is actually going to be back on TV Tuesday, January 10th on NBC. And it's hosted by Gerard Carmichael. So they are trying to bring it back, and we'll see if it's any good.